All right, it's 9:23 new for you this morning. You may have noticed more armadillos out and about across the upstate.
Well, wildlife experts say the armadillo population continues to rise. So Fox Carolina's own Myra Ruiz joins us in the studio with much more.
Well, many of us mostly see armadillos lying dead on the side of the road. Experts say they can't see well, and when they get startled, they jump, sometimes hitting the undercarriage of a car. But wildlife removal specialists say there are many more that are alive and well in places where they're not necessarily welcome.
It's like your own little enclave here with the woods all around us.
Charles and Diane McGee are used to opening their home and hearts to visitors.
We see deer all the time. We have red-tailed fox, raccoons, and all kinds of birds.
Never thought about entertaining armadillos, though.
And yet they're showing up in the yard and on the deck.
So we set up trapping last Wednesday, and since then we have trapped and removed 5 armadillos.
Roddy Cooper says over the past 5 years, he's had an increase in calls about armadillos.
There's not a whole lot of predation on the armadillo.
And they have drivers doing double takes.
I mean, they're pretty distinct, so I was like, that's an armadillo.
They're typically on 28 bypass and around that area, but I imagine they're all over town.
We see them primarily as roadkill, and it's something that tends to stand out. The armadillos are doing great. Despite the impacts from cars, they're expanding their range, they're expanding their population. They're not too worried about us.
But the McGees worry about the armadillos.
They burrow under our deck, up to 30 feet they can burrow and do damage to the structure, and so since they're not native to this area, they got to go.
That's the only reason I would want to have him trap them, because I like the nature and the animals around here.
And armadillos don't exactly make good company.
They smell bad. They can carry leprosy.
And once caught, state guidelines do not include relocation.
They would have to dispatch that animal, humanely euthanize it.
We love the wildlife, but when it comes to damaging our house, no, we got to call a line somewhere.
Experts say over the past couple of centuries, armadillos have made their way here from South America through Mexico into Texas and Florida before making their way up to this area. Now they'll keep heading north, we're told, until it gets too cold for them. Myra Ruiz, Fox Carolina News.